Hello, my name is Domo, and welcome to Italo.Doom. This map is pretty long, and it's kind of hard actually. Like, I'd say it's probably the most notorious map for when it comes to ammo starvation. You'll see, later on, but here, just push through the zombie men, grab the rocket launcher, and then kill those archers up there. Try and leave the Mancubus alive, because it'll be pretty good for infighting. You'll telefrag it anyway later, but, it'll infight some of those Hell Knights in there. This bit is pretty notorious, but you know what, it's actually not too hard. The Cyber will be distracted with the Mancubus in its own closet, and you basically just need to, clear some space. That's why I kill those Mancs, because then otherwise it'd be too cramped. The Cyber will infight anyway, so you don't really have to worry about that. Just kind of push through, get to the switch. You could leave if you really wanted to and focus on cleaning up the other things, but here I just want to get this fight over and done with. And something pretty interesting happens, which you'll see in a minute. That Archvile that was usually stuck on one of the ledges ended up breaking free, and it got pushed off by the Hell Knights, so I was able to just kill it, which is really lucky actually, because that Archvile becomes just a complete pain in the ass to deal with, especially when it's perched up with all the Hell Knights and Revenants just constantly resurrecting them. So here, kill the Cyber, and yeah, basically just get out really. Here I make sure I press the switch, because I really flunked this a lot of times in practice. This first bit, really that's the only hard bit. The second bit it's kind of scary, but if you're lucky, you can do it really easily. So here what I do is I try and rocket all the Revenants on the ground bit. The ones that are perched up, just let them in fight, because they'll be fighting with the Mancubus and the Hell Knights. So yep, let them do that. And just use your rockets kind of wisely here, because you don't get a lot of ammo in this map, as I've said. It's very starved of ammo, and you may be thinking that I've had no trouble with it so far. You'll see in a bit. Towards the end I'm really low on ammo, and just to be cautious I end up switching to the chain gun. And yeah, so here what I like to do is just grab the remaining ammo, try and rocket those Revenants down there. And eventually what I'll do is I'll run past basically that giant crowd, and I'll try and just rocket them down really. So here there was a bunch of Hell Knights done with infighting, all targeting me, so I was may as well use my rockets. Then what I'll do is I'll lure them to one side, kill that Revenant, and then I'm gonna go and run past these Hell Knights. Well, especially when I've ran out of ammo. So I'm going to run past them, grab the rockets, and just hide in here, because it's pretty safe now that everything is just either left it or everything's dead. So just, go ham with the plasma, go ham with the rockets. You'll get loads of cells basically after this fight. Well, I say this map is starved. Oh yeah, this bit. You'll see in a minute. I go down here, I kill the Revenant. But yeah, I fail this jump multiple times. I don't know what it is, but for some reason this jump is just really awkward. And I think it's maybe the angle that the platform is on. I'm just hitting the corner of it rather than, going straight onto the platform. So I failed this about, I believe, 3 times. Yep. So the next time, yeah, I'm shaking my head, I'm bro, what the fuck is going on? I should not be failing it this many times. So here, I'm shaking my head more, I'm bro, this jump sucks. And yeah, eventually I get it. I don't know how you consistently do that jump, someone might have to explain that to me. But here, what I do is just roam around, try and grab the ammo, and wait for the Archviles to appear and just kill them, really. I got lucky, 2 Archviles appeared, initially, and I get zapped by that one over there again. And then the other one spawned in, so what I do is kind of just, well, it's kind of amidst all the infighting that's going on, so the trick is to just kind of let it come to you really. So rocket all the stuff that's coming towards you, that's like not too close to the arch file. Here I probably did waste like a few rockets than I was hoping, and yeah, it does become a bit problematic, especially, you know, this bit is really tight on ammo. Like, you don't get much. Most of the cells you get are really before the fight, and basically get most of the rockets before the fight as well. You do get a lot of like bullets, but they're really just slow and insufficient when it comes to killing like a lot of monsters. So here I grab the key. I don't want to press that switch yet because that releases like a ton of lost souls, and yeah, getting to the exit just becomes like insanely difficult, basically impossible. So you want to wait till like last minute to press that. So here now all that's left is just a bunch of like Hell Knights and Barons. I try and sort of lure them into the crushes to like wear down their health so that I don't have to waste as much ammo, but you know, I'm not really doing a good job at that. For some reason I'm standing in this corner, not the other one, but I'm just like trying to take it safe. This is quite a long demo. I think it's the longest one that I have on Italo, and will be the longest one that I have on Italo, because I have beat all the other maps as of recording this. So yeah, it's quite relieving actually. But yeah, there's not really much else to well, no, there is. There's one last bit with the lost souls, but you know, I'll just talk about it when it comes up. But talking about this map, yeah, it's pretty good actually. I enjoyed it. Like, the ammo starvation it's kind of unique. It's a bit of a twist of things, because I find with a lot of Metallo maps you're very like, you're given quite a lot of the FG ammo, but or like cells here. Oh yeah, okay, here. So rocket the chain gunners, and then just kill them with the plasma. I could have just, you know, killed them with the plasma to save a lot of time, but I was really scared about, you know, ammo management. So yeah, that's the map really, and yeah, it's really good. I think it's probably like, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but you know, it's definitely up there, like in terms of how good it is. Like, I really enjoyed playing through this. It's unique in terms of the encounters, and it's a very sort of crusher heavy map, which I don't tend to play often, and I think that's really fun. So yeah, that's about it from me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next map.